First thing I think about is checks and attacks. First one. Can I give a check with my queen? Well, I could go there. I could go there. Those look really, really weird. So let's say this one, he can just do this with his queen. You might say, yay, we can win the queen back like that, but remember, we just gave our queen up like for free. He will just have a rook. Okay, this one he can take with the king. So we just gave up our queen. And with this rook, we don't really do anything. So he's just up a queen. Okay. Next. We looked at both of these moves pretty quickly, but we looked at those, so that's great. We have to look at all the checks. Next thing we do is we look at this piece. Can we give a check with this one? Yeah, we can go there. Is this good? Well, actually this looks great. Why does this look great? Because we already protect this square with the queen, this square as well, but this one also with the rook. But we control now these squares with the rook. Which means the king is pretty much forced to go there. First of all, I want to say that the queen can't really block because it's guarded twice. So after this, we could simply take that queen and that would already be checkmate. So after this, as I said, all these squares are protected. So he has to go to either, he has two options basically. He can go there or there. So, you know, if this would be a blitz game, for example, you could immediately decide, okay, we play this because there's a good chance that after this we might be able to win material or checkmate. But since we're doing puzzles now, or we imagine this is a classical game, we want to calculate every single line. Okay, rook there, rook to g6. First of all, let's maybe have a look at this. And the first thing I immediately see is we can go with a rook there because it's guarded by the queen. And after any king move of any sort, that's illegal, we can take the queen. And a rook for a queen, that's 5 points against 9, and that's a good deal for us. So that's great. Next thing I look at this, and it's all forced. It's not like you can do anything about that. We take the queen. Okay, this one. This one and this one. Okay. Oh no, now we don't win the queen with a check because it's here and there. So again, what else can we do possibly? What else can we possibly do? And again, I look at the checks. Is this a possible check? No, because he can take it. Okay, so after this, do we have another check? Yes, we do. We have this one. Do we want to play that? No, because we sacked the queen and with no good reason. So after this, we go there. And now, what do we see? We win the rook like that. Okay. You might think, well, okay, after this we go there then. But then it becomes really complex because this queen is hanging and this queen is hanging, and I don't think we want to do that. So just this, and we will take the rook. I think that's just easiest and the best. So we check this, and again, this is this line. Okay, we calculated both. So now we know what to do against it. We go with the rook, the king goes back somewhere, and we can take the queen, just like that. Okay, this, there. This one. Okay, let's have a look. So the first thing we need to look at are all the different checks in the position. Do we have like any sort of checks? No. The next thing I think about is captures. Can I capture this piece? Can I capture this piece? Okay. This piece looks really, really weird. Why does this look weird? Because if I take this, he can take back. And I just lost my queen for no reason. And that's just weird to lose a queen for no reason. So we don't really want to do that. The next thing I think about is, can I just take this rook? Okay, this is also a possibility. First of all, if he takes back, yeah, this is great because we can take back with the queen and we just won a rook. Takes, upper rook, equal material, upper rook, like that. This, but the problem is, after this one, oh no, we lost our queen. Okay, so again, we looked at this. This was a capture. This was another capture. So we look at the capture. This. Oh no, we lost our queen. We can give a check again. The king has to go back. Again, as well as winning a piece. And now we can recapture the bishop. So what's the, is that a good deal? Is that a good deal? Takes up a rook. So that's great. Up a rook, down a queen. Equal material. 2 rooks is the same as a queen. Or like, it also depends of the position, but okay. Let's say equal. This one, I take this. So this is up a piece, right? It's what we said was just equal material, and now we take the bishop up 3 points. Like, almost. Like, let's say 3 points. Up a piece, okay? So this is what we want to do, because we calculated every line. He can't take back because of this, as I just explained. And if he takes back, we're even up a full rook. So that's what we want to do. Takes, there. And it's already correct. Okay. This position now. Okay, the first thing I immediately think about is checks. The next thing I think about is attacks or captures. Takes. Is that a good move? It's a check, so you should look at it. But he takes back, and now he's up a queen. So is that a good move? No, it's not. The next thing you want to think about is captures. Okay, so this is a capture, and you should look at it because it's a capture. Do we win a queen? No, we don't win a queen because the pawn takes back. Okay, and now start re-evaluating the position. So we see now these pieces are traded. We have these pawns and we have these pawns. So you can already see this will be a race. And who will be first? So I know it's me. It's my move. So the first thing I want to say is that I don't want to use this pawn. I want to use this one, because you always want to use the pawn who is further from the king. It's this one, because this king will have a harder time protecting against that pawn. So we want to use that one. Also, it might look like this pawn will be first, but you should also note that we have a king. And so the king can protect against this pawn promoting, okay? So let's say this. And let's say, first maybe look what happens if he moves this pawn. This, boom, 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 boom. And if he promotes both to queen, we can simply take it off. Yes. Okay, so that works. Okay, let's do it again. Because it's a little bit too hard to do everything away. Okay, so captures. This is the material. Okay. Again, now we calculate another line. This, can the king come? No, you should already have seen that this is nothing impossible. We can just promote. Okay. So now I will do this away. If I can do, yes. Okay, very nice. So this. Is there any other possibility? Yes, you can move this pawn. Okay. This. And now we won't promote because then he promotes. We can simply stand here. And we can say, okay, if you promote, we take, and we will just promote. So actually, this looks like a very complex thing because we're promoting all over the board. But actually, if you just calculate, especially the most important line, would just be to look at both of these pawns and who will be first. And if you look at that and you see that I am first, then you can play this. So this, and I go and promote, and I protect this square. So that's it. And again, he wants to do that, but that's no problem. No problem at all. We can just promote because even if he stands there, we can still do that. So that's not a problem. This, there, and this. This one. Okay. Let's have a look at this. So the first thing, again, and this is really the thing how you should look at this position. So checks. Okay. Do I have checks? Yeah, I have this check, I have this check. Are these checks doing anything? This one he can take. After this one, you can go there, attack my rook, I don't know. Okay. The second thing I see in this position is I want to promote, right? Because I have a pawn here. And white wants to promote as well, but it looks like I'm a little bit quicker because I have already a pawn on the second and I want to promote. Okay. So is there like a possible way to defend this pawn from going there? right? Can I do this and protect this pawn from going there? No, I don't have the time because he would take. So that's not good. And it looks almost impossible to promote this pawn. Until you see that maybe you should just look at the checks and the attacks. So the checks we saw, this. It doesn't work. Oh no. Next thing we do is we look at the attacks. This one, we attack the rook, right? If we can distract this rook from protecting this square, this square, we can just promote. Okay, so this, let's say he takes, we take. He should move the rook, okay? Because if not, we take that piece. Okay, that's for free. So let's say he moves it like there or something. Or let's say there, attacking our thing. Then already we can maybe do this. No, because then he does this, and then we also lose this. Or is that not the case? No. Okay, so let's have a look. This. He attacks the pawn and we go there. And basically what I saw was, okay, we want to promote both of these pawns. So boom, boom, boom. Now there's a pawn. This one, he attacks it. And we check. So I immediately thought, okay, this. And now, oh no, we lose the pawn. Let's say we go there. But remember, this rook is now there. He can't take that pawn. This one. He can't take the pawn because we promote. Okay. So the whole idea is, since we can't promote this one, we should get help. He needs help. That's just what it is. He needs help, and we need two guys to be able to promote. Also note that this one will have a hard time doing that because we have full control there. So the solution is to go there and to just help his friend. We want two guys to be able to promote. So, and you should calculate it properly as well. So this. Also, he can't go off, very important to note. Yeah, this. He can't get off this file because then we will always be able to promote. So this, boom, boom, there, this. And we can already do this. And he can't take this guy. As I said, because we promote, so he should go back and then we go there. Maybe, or even, yeah, somewhere there. Let's say he goes there because we attack it. I'm sorry, he goes there because he stood on that square. And it looks like we can just do this, and these are now brothers, and this will be able to promote together. So that's the solution. Very easy. No, not very easy. What am I even saying? This guy is alone, and we want to help him. So that's kind of the solution. Okay, so this we take. And now already, the computer, probably this is the best move. I don't, he wants to take it because he's desperate. Okay, he takes a pawn. It's not the most instructive example, but okay, he takes a pawn. This, again, very important. You should look at the checks and the attacks. And with the attacks are also captures. This in this position, you should immediately look at this move. If you don't look at this move, you completely neglect what I was saying like in the past few minutes, which is, this is not only a check, but it's also an attack. It's a capture. This check, and he should take it. If he doesn't take it, we're just up a rook. And even without this pawn, we will be able to checkmate. So we should take it. And now it looks like, if you've seen my video on the Endgame series, if you have a pawn on the A and on the H file, if the black king is able to get into the corner, it's a complete draw. There's nothing to do about it. The problem for black though, after this, and you should see this, is we don't want black to go into the corner because then it's gonna be stalemate, or it's gonna be a draw. We want to stop him from going there. What's the only way from stopping him from going there? We go there. We protect all of these squares, right? So now what he will do is this. He will go there. And now again, we can't make the mistake of promoting because then again he will go into the corner. So we can't do that. We want to do this. Okay, now we don't control this, but we control this. And again, he will try and go into the corner like that. Okay, so then we go there and we protect all of this. And now there is no possible way, because the kings are there, and there. There's no possible way again to get into the corner, and then we can promote. Only then, only then, only then. Not easy, but that's how it works. Takes there. Again, you see, he wants to get into the corner, but we won't allow him to do that. Again, he wants to get into the corner. We don't allow him to do that. You see? Okay, this one. The first thing you should think about in this position is checks and attacks. Do I see checks? I see a lot of checks actually. I see this one. Okay, I see this one. They might look stupid, but it's not bad to have a look at them. So this, we are giving up our queen, and I guess we can stop the evaluation there. This one, I mean, he can develop a piece. Do we gain something with him letting a piece being developed? I don't think so. So the next thing you want to think about are attacks. Can we attack pieces? Yes, we can. How do we attack pieces? This. Nice move. We attack the knight. But you might say, well, isn't that stupid? He can just take it. Or he might go back. But also what you should have noticed, and this is not easy, but you should have noticed that by doing this, we open up the bishop to the b2 pawn. So after this, we can actually take on b2, and next we take the rook. So we both attack this, the knight, but we also attack the b2 pawn. So this, by doing this move, we attack two things, in fact. Okay, so the first thing, maybe the easiest, is a knight move. Let's say he doesn't take. So two moves again, a knight move or captures. These are the only moves in the position. Knight move, knight b1 or knight e2, whatever. We can simply take here. We take the rook next, and we're just up a rook. Or in the best case scenario for white, up an exchange. But that's also good because it's equal material. This, let's say this. Now it's not that easy because the queen stands here. So let's say now we can't do this because now he can take the queen in different ways. So after this and this, we first must protect the queen, but we don't protect it, because if we protect it, he has time to defend this square by, for example, blocking it, and then we can't take back. So after this and this, we must first take the queen, because it's a forcing move, it's a check, it's a capture, and it's a check. So it's a very, very forcing move. The king has to take back, and now we can take there, and we take the rook next. So again, not easy, but this is the solution to the puzzle. This one, honestly, I didn't see. I didn't consider. I didn't consider this move, but it still works. Okay, so actually we didn't calculate every single line, so that's my bad. But I can already immediately see this queen is attacked. Will we move our queen back? No, because then this knight isn't attacked any longer, and he will be able to go to safety. Do we take this guy? No, because the queen is attacked. So what do? We want to give a forcing move, and afterwards do this. And there's only one forcing move in the position. Bishop takes, knight on c3. Okay, we give a check. So a very forcing move, he has to take, and only now we take the knight. And what's the balance of the position? This is equal material. Takes, equal material, this up a knight. Okay, so take, check, this up a knight. This one. Okay, so the first thing we'll look at, and I've said this already 100 times, I think, by now, but the rules have not changed. The first thing you think about are checks and attacks. So the first thing you want to look at are these moves. This is a check. What are other checking moves? This one I see as a check, because I checked the king there. Okay. First of all, we have a look at this move. Is this move doing anything? Let's say rook takes, we go there maybe, he goes there. Do I have any more checks? No. In fact, also after this, he can also do that probably, but then we might have, like that, we might have a repetition on the board. So we might be able to use this maybe, if that would be possible as a repetition. But first of all, of course, we are not boring, but we want to have a look how we can win this. So, what do we want to do here? Maybe we want to do this. And the good thing about this move is that he has no move with the king. He has only this move. And now I reevaluate the position. Okay. Do I have any check moves? Yes. I can capture. Is that a good move? If he recaptures, the material is a rook against the queen. Is that a good deal? No. Okay. After this and there, are there any other forcing moves? Yes, there is one other forcing move, the move we looked at before, but now, first we looked at this, but after this and this, we still need to look at this, even though it used to not work, maybe now it does. So we take, so we just looked at checks, right? Check, block, check, and it's a forcing move he has to take, there is no other way. There is no other way, the white king needs to take. And now, I immediately, again, I simply look at the checks. So now I just simply look at this. It's not easy. Okay, this is already a complex puzzle. But how to do this is you look at also all the forcing moves and you try to visualize it, which is a completely other thing. And I know for beginners this is very difficult and you know, and it is. But you need to try and see the you know, the moves in your head, or you know, by my arrows. I hope they help. This, take, and I go back to h6. Okay. How did the position change? The rook is now there, which means the king can't go there, which means the king has only one move, which is to go there, which means this is gonna be checkmate. Why is this checkmate? Not easy to see. This is a queen, and this is a king, okay? And this is a rook. And we control all of, oh, I'm sorry for that. I'm double sorry for that. This, and that's checkmate also because we are controlling this. Okay, it's a little bit complicated, I'm sorry for that. But, okay, so this is the solution. This, now we take, we go there, this, and now this. And this is, again, as I said, checkmate because we control everything. Not easy puzzle, I have to say, no easy puzzle. Okay, this one. Now, okay, the first thing I look at, again, checks. Okay, do I have any checks? No. Why don't I have any checks? Because I can't give check with a king. Can I give check with a pawn? Yes, but the problem is, the king is on the 7th rank, so will I be able to give a check with a pawn? No, there is no way. Next thing I think about, plans. Okay, plans in this position. Or maybe first captures or attacks. Can I attack things? There are like no pieces on the board, so attacks will be, you know, in this case no. So the next thing I think about is plans, and this is of course easy said for me, or easily said. But my plan, at least my plan is in this position, is I see 3 pawns, okay, 2 pawns. So if I want to create a passed pawn, I need to do it with this guy. That's the only way I'm gonna create the passed pawns. 3 versus 2. Okay, let's do this. The only way to create a passed pawn is by doing this and this. The only way. This and this. And if he takes, boom, this guy falls. Now this guy stands here. I take, boom. Now this guy is no longer there. This guy is no longer there. Okay? And then we can promote. That's the strategy that we want to do. So we want to play this and this. And this is how you promote the pawn. We can't do it immediately because he would just take it. So this is literally the only move in the position that I would consider. All these moves would make no sense to me. A king move would be weird because then probably you can simply take. Maybe this plan still works actually. So maybe this is some way he can do. No, because then he would be able to stop the plan. You see? Then we can't play this. So let's say we would move with the king this, controlling this square. We can't play this anymore. So that's why we need to act now, and now play this and then this next, and I explained my plan. So, oh no, the pawn is attacked, no problem. Just this, chill. This, and we will promote. After this he takes. This was always our plan, and the king is not in time. You see? The king is not in time. We will just promote. Okay, this one, and this is the second last one I will do today. Okay, the first thing I need to look at are checks. Do I have any checks? Yes. Bishop takes on f7. Is that a good move? Well, I mean, I can take that bishop. Does that help me with an attack or winning material or anything? I don't think so. Okay, next thing, attacks, including captures. So, can I capture this piece? Yes, you activate the black's bishop a little bit. Is that helping our attack? I don't think so, in actual fact. Do I see any move? Do I have any new opportunities that I can create? I mean, maybe, this bishop was protecting this pawn, and now it's not anymore, but it's not like I can take it. Okay, next thing. This is also a capture. So we looked at this, this, and now this. Okay, is this a good capture? Well, let's have a look. First of all, he has to take back, I think. If he doesn't take back, I'm just up a piece. And it was equal material, so now we are up 3 points. Or like, yeah, yeah, it's equal material. Totally equal. This one, he has to take. And now you need to re-evaluate the position. Do I have any checks or captures or whatever? And there are two. The checks will not work. This is the same story. I don't think that's doing anything. And now we need to reevaluate the position, checks, attacks. And now we are in the attacks. So the attacks are bishop takes knight and queen takes queen. Those are the only attacks in the position. So this takes. So let's first have a look at this one. I take. And you might say, that's great. The bishop takes back. And now I can take the queen for free. Because, as you can see, the knight was defending the queen. So, boom. Oh, wait. Boom, boom, boom. Now there is no knight anymore. Boom, boom. The problem is, and you should see this, there is an intermediate move. So it takes, I take. You don't actually win the queen because there is this. And now the queen is high value, so it's not like you can just take this piece. You need to take back. He takes back. And what's the material right now? What's the material? Does anyone know? Let's go back. We sacked a rook. Okay, so this is down in exchange. Boom, 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 boom. This was all trades, so we are still down in exchange. But there is something which is better after this and this. That's the other move we didn't look at. This is not the one. This is the one. Why is this the one? This is high value piece. He has to take back. And now we can take the bishop. All complicated tactics because it's like two tactics in one puzzle, right? So it's, it's not easy. Takes, we take. The queen has to take back and now we take. So that's the solution to this one. Take. Okay, now this one. Again. And I will say, the only moves I look at are checks and attacks. Okay. Do I have any checks? Because it's also very important to note that white is already threatening mate. So we need to definitely look at the checks in this position. Very important. The first thing I think about here is this. Because it's a check. And let's form maybe our candidates, right? Because this looks already very complex. And first, we want to work in a structured way. We want to make it clear in our head what the possibilities are. So this is a possibility, takes. Other checks, yes, this. It might look weird, but we have to consider this move, right? especially because we almost go mate. So this we need to consider, this one we need to consider. Any other moves? I don't see any other checks. If another move, maybe we go mate. If those moves do not work, we have to think about start and defending this threat. If not, and this one as well, both of these. If not, let's say one of these work, great. Then we don't need to defend, we can attack and mate, hopefully. So, and why do I say mate? Because I immediately see all these pieces around the white king can be very dangerous. Okay. I first look at this. Is this a move? First of all, he can take back. Most logical move. What do I do afterwards? I reevaluate the position. Do I have this? He can go back. Do I have any other checks? I don't see any other checks. And I just gave up my rook. So is that good? No, that's not good. Because we were already down material. So giving up an extra rook is terrible. Okay. So after this, are there any other possibilities? Then queen there. Are there any other checks? I mean, this is a possibility, but he takes. We gave up the queen. Is there compensation? We can take. And now we are down all the pieces, left with a bishop to protect all of these different threats. Is that a good thing? No, that's not a good thing. Next thing we need to look at, and of course, you know, I first look at the move that doesn't work and only then at the move that does, because I already spotted it. Because, you know, as you solve more and more tactics, it goes unconsciously and you start to immediately recognize this pattern. What we want to do is we want to take here. Why there? You might say, what are you doing? You're giving up your queen. Stupid. Is it stupid? Let's have a look. This, first of all, if he doesn't take, I have to say, let's say he goes there, we can take it. We can go back, boom, 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 boom. We're protecting the queen and we're controlling all of these squares. So this is checkmate. This, the only single move in the position is this. So it's a very, very forcing move. It's a check, but also a capture, and it's taking a pawn. Very good. He has to take there. Now, what we do, we follow the same process. We reevaluate the position. We see this, and we see, okay, are there any other checks? Because we need to give a check, because again, white is threatening mate in several different ways. Again, what do we see in this position? I see only one check. By the way, this is also a check. He can take. Does that help us? Well, we might have this move. Might look good, but then he goes there and he might be able to escape actually. Very difficult, but he might be able to escape this. Let's say we go there, after takes, and there. Note he can't go there because I think that's gonna be mate on the board after this and there. You know, it's a move you should consider, maybe this one. Especially because of this, probably there, this is probably going mate as well. But I think after, wait, let's do it again, takes. This, so what was the line? We calculated, yeah, this one, boom, and then this one, no, that wasn't the one. This one I thought would survive for white. But it's actually easier than that. You might have already spotted it. This one, boom, boom, we go there. And that's just another check. How did I find this move? Simply because it's another check. This is a check, boom. You should look at this one, you should look at this one. There are no other checks in the position. There are no other checks, so why should you look at another move? Okay. This one. We just looked at this one, but we calculated that one and white could escape. So we go there. And as you can see, the king is here behind, the rook is here, if you don't see it already. And it looks like it's mate, because we control all of this, right? It looks like it's mate. But remember, this is not a pawn, this is a rook. So he can actually return. There. He can return. But now we can use the bishop again to give a check. So we looked at checks and attacks. This one is not working, the king would take back. And nothing because the king has space. We want to do this. The rook can't block because the rook is pinned, so he can't do this or anything. He can't do that. He needs to go there, and this is gonna be checkmate. Why is this checkmate? Again, I will put it on the board. Takes this one. He has to block this one, and I go there, and this is gonna be checkmate. Why? I control this, and this is all blocked. So this is gonna be checkmate on the board. Okay. Not easy, I have to say. But okay, this is the last one of today. Oh, I actually missed this move. This is also an intermediate move he could do. Is just giving up a rook. So okay, I might have to, you know, calculate this as well. I missed it, but it's something I should have seen. But okay, we can take it. And now, as I said, this move, boom, boom, and checkmate. Very nice one. Oh, we did 31. Or is that number 31, I think, right? Or did we actually do 31? I don't think so. So I'll quit. Maybe next time I will do 40. If you like this, let me know. This was to 30. I wanted to start with this because I think this already makes a very, very long video. If you want to see me go to 40 and maybe do the explanations a little bit shorter, I don't know. I try to really explain everything I thought about. I think it can be very handy, especially for the beginner player, to kind of see what is my thought process, even though it's so unconscious, and so it's not like all these steps I follow in my head. It goes a lot quicker by me because I have already solved a lot of these. But if you want to see me go to 40, if you have another suggestion, please let me know. Maybe I can go to 40. I still want to know, did I go to 31 or did I go to... Yeah, we solved 31 instead of 30. Okay, I was too enthusiastic. I'm sorry for that. I like this very much. I hope you do as well. Let me know if you liked it. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.